After a string of school levy defeats in the tri-state this past Tuesday, several other school districts are still moving ahead with plans for new levy requests for the November ballot. 9 News reporter Bill Price live in Butler County with more on why 2 districts there are going back to their voters for financial help. Bill.
Well, Tanya, it might sound surprising, but even after some number of schools suffered losses at the polls last week or earlier this week, more tri-state districts are actually coming to the conclusion that they've already made the easy cuts over the last few years and now have to simply ask taxpayers for more money to make ends meet. And apparently that's not only happening here in Fairfield, that's also the outlook being discussed next door in the Lakota local school district. After losing an operating levy vote last November there, we watched families in Lakota having to make do with no school buses for high school students and sharply reduced service for younger students. Now Lakota is cutting millions from its budget, and Fairfield Schools says it's chopped $6 million just over the last 3 years alone. And apparently more losses are on the way with reduced state funding for schools.
At this point, I don't feel that we have much choice. With the governor's budget probably being set, we stand to lose about $3.5 million with stimulus money and state aid being cut and the tangible personal property reimbursement being cut, phased out sooner than what we thought. So yes, we will probably look at raising additional revenue.
Now, the last time Fairfield Schools passed an operating levy was 7 years ago, believe it or not, and Fairfield hopes that if it does put a new levy on the ballot this November, it can convince most of the voters here to say yes. Meanwhile, over in Lakota, apparently they're looking to try to make the levy as small as possible, hoping to get more votes on the way so that levy might pass as well. Tanya?
All right, Bill Price live for us tonight in Fairfield.